owner of HogOn Welding and the founder of HogOn University and the founder of Welding and Hip Hop. And today I wanted to give you just a brief video to talk to you about the welding, not just the welding wages throughout the United States coming into 2022. And it might have some numbers on it that might kind of catch you off guard. So let's jump into this. Just got a few numbers I want to give you so those who think about relocating, they can use some of this valuable information and it can help them add to pick what direction they want to go. So let's start from the top, family. Alabama. Right now we see that Alabama hasn't changed since 2010. It's been the same, $7.25. And that's actually a federal minimum because they don't have a state minimum. So some places you go, the state don't really take care of you. I mean, the federal have a $7.25, so they make the state pay you that. But some of them states are like, hey, we can't pay that. You know what I mean? So think about that when you relocate. So you got Alabama at $7.25. We got Alaska at $10.34. Coming into 2021, we have Arizona, which is $12.15 right now. Arkansas, shout out to my Arkansas. Right now, Arkansas is at $11. We have California at $14. We have Colorado at $12.32. We have Connecticut at $13. Delaware at $9.25. Washington, D.C. at $15.20. So Washington, D.C. is actually making decent money there as far as their minimum wage. Florida is at $10. We got Georgia at a federal minimum at $70.25, and it's been that way since 2010. Honolulu is $10.10. We got Idaho, which is $7.25. Illinois, which is $11. We got Kansas, which is $7.25. Kentucky $7.25. Iowa $7.25. Indiana is $7.25. We got Louisiana at $7.25. Maine is at $12.15. That's a cold spot for those up there. Salute those who can take that type of weather. Massachusetts at $13.15. It ain't that bad. I actually shout out to Chaotic Beats actually moved to Massachusetts from Kansas City, Missouri. So shout out to Chaotic. Michigan at $9.65. We got Mississippi $7.25. Minnesota $10.08. Missouri is at $10.30 right now. We got Montana at $8.75. Nebraska at $9. We got Nevada at $8.75. And it's crazy that Nevada is so low, but I do like that area. So they don't pay as much as state minimum, but they do pay more for their workers. But some of them I had seen for iron workers, you know, the prices vary. I didn't see anyone making over 25 there unless they was in a union. New Hampshire $7.25. New Jersey $12. New Mexico $10.50. New York is $12.50. We got North Carolina at $7.25. North Dakota at $7.25. Oklahoma at $7.25. And then you have Oregon at $12.25. Pennsylvania at $12.25. You have Rhode Island at $11.50. We have South Carolina at $7.25. We have South Dakota at $9.45. We got Tennessee $7.25. Texas $7.25. Utah $7.25. Vermont $11.75 in Vermont. Virginia we got $9.50. Washington we got $13.69. West Virginia we got $8.75. Wisconsin we got $7.25. And Wyoming we got $15. And Ohio was $8.80. So you see these numbers, and some of these numbers are kind of shocking because literally you have some that was the same that hasn't changed for some years. And I did that wrong when I said at the first that the Alabama was the same since 2010. I was wrong. It shows from 2020. Now, it might was the same 10 years ago, but I said that wrong. It was 2020 and not 2010. So from 2010 and 2021, they've been the same. But you see, like, it's kind of ironic that my state has actually been rising in prices, but it's a lot of manufacturers going on here. There's a lot of companies. It's a lot of plants here, more than what I thought. And then you got to think the cost of living isn't as bad, but it is kind of expensive here. I'm in McGee, and I believe right now our gas prices is 317 for unleaded. And if I go down 45 minutes south, when I go to Mississippi, because I had to go pick up some pieces for my house for the kitchen and some doors. When I go down there, I always get gas coming back, and gas is always under $3, like $2.90 something, $2.98, $2.97, $2.95. So I save like 25 cents, pretty much, almost about that, going down there getting the gas. So from Mississippi, you can see how cheap it is from being in Arkansas. And we're in the area in Arkansas where it's not a rich area, but they still got that prestige price on it. You know what I mean? So it's just something to think about those who traveling and moving. I will say get into an area where if the cost of living is real high, then they probably gonna pay more. Some places the cost of living ain't as high, they still pay okay. So you gotta think, just pick out where you want to go. But I will say try to find somewhere that's comfortable for you, somewhere where you can prosper, where you can be blessed, and you can actually live a good life and keep getting your haul on. Y'all be blessed. Hold on.